It's springtime, but our mountain didn't get the memo.
They are all frozen right now.
We're dealing with nonstop issues.
Ah! It's destroyed. Oh no.
But it could always be worse. There's no good way to do this, so it's going to make a mess everywhere. So we're laughing it off and appreciating all the silver linings.
We've got a big delivery.
Subscribe and come along as we get ready to rumble.
Macho Man Randy Savage. What's up, guys, and good morning. We are doing things a little bit different this morning. Allie is actually heading out the door with Leo. She's taking him to his very first chiropractor appointment. And I guess they're gonna assess him and make sure everything's going good and, you know, give us the rundown. I'm not exactly sure what happens at a baby chiropractor appointment, but that's where they're heading this morning. Allie's gonna take you with her. I'm gonna get dressed here, and I think as soon as Brandon shows up, I'm gonna start draining some of the water lines because the furnace is using all of our propane, and winter is not ending anytime soon. But without further ado, Allie's heading out the door, and I'm gonna get to work.
It actually says that it feels like negative 15 outside, and I can verify that is how cold it feels.
You guys can't tell, it is early in the morning, and a good sign of that is my bed head that I've got going on here. But I am actually getting ready to do the first thing of my morning routine, and that is taking my AG1 by Athletic Greens.
AG1 is a nutritional drink that is both convenient and comprehensive. It gives our bodies the nutrients it needs to thrive.
It's something that you can do really easy every morning. It's literally as easy as taking one little scoop of AG1, throwing it in your shaker, filling it up with some water, shaking it for 5 seconds, drinking it. You can do it in under a minute, and it's something that's gonna support health and make you feel good.
It's the most complete formula out there, packed with 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients that focus on immune support, gut health, energy, recovery, and aging.
I like to think of AG1 like my spinach, and I'm Popeye, even though I have a little bit bigger forearms than Popeye has. And I drink my spinach every morning, or I drink my AG1 every morning to give me like the strength and the energy and the like health benefits that I need. So if you guys want to feel good and you want to try AG1, click the link in our description or go to athleticgreens.com/Trent and Allie. And right now with your first order, you'll actually get 5 free travel packs and a 1-year supply of vitamin D. So thanks again to Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video. Now I'm gonna finish my AG1, we're gonna have some coffee, we're gonna head out and get to work. If you look in here right now, it is 17 degrees. 17 degrees is extremely cold. Now last night I knew it was gonna be very cold, and so I was about to turn the heat on, and Allie said, do not turn the heat on in the garage. We cannot run out of propane in the house. And I thought about it for a minute, and I was like, you know what? You're right. We definitely need to have enough propane to make it through spring until we can get a truck up here to fill up our propane tank. We don't want to run out of propane in the house because we're trying to heat the garage, but we also don't want these lines to freeze. We don't want the water heater to freeze and burst and explode and all of these scary things. So it's probably going to take a while for these water lines to actually thaw so that we can drain them. But another thing is that most of the PEX can expand. It expands and it doesn't actually break, but the fittings are plastic and they will break. So hopefully there's no broken fittings out here. We're gonna start draining some water lines once the water thaws. I think Dean's gonna show up here in a little bit. Should be a day full of fun.
It's been a crazy morning, but we're here, we made it on time. And I'm excited. This chiropractor has been very highly recommended by a couple friends of ours. And I've actually never been to a chiropractor myself, but I'm very interested to hear just kind of like their thoughts and any recommendations and any ways that they think we might be able to help Leo and support his growth. There's nothing wrong with him. This is more just like to get another person's perspective. And I know it's going to be very gentle and there's no like yanking or like, I don't know. My impression of a chiropractor is always like a little bit aggressive because that's like what you see in YouTube videos and that's what you hear from people is like cracking their back and stuff. There's none of that for babies. But it should be interesting and I'm excited. We made it. We'll see what they have to say.
So there was a time before when I think it got into like the low 20s or the teens in here. And then when we got inside, I realized basically all of the water lines were frozen and they are all frozen right now. So like I said, the only thing we have to be concerned with is that when all of the water that's in the lines right now thaws, none of the fittings have cracked. It would be nice if we could just get this place insulated because then it would take way less propane to keep it heated in here. But the problem with that is we have to pass 4-way before we can get it insulated. And we've still got some stuff to do before 4-way. And we're gonna do spray foam in the ceiling and the walls of the apartment up here. And we're not gonna be able to get a spray foam truck up here for probably another like 3 to 4 months. All right, well, after doing a little bit of investigating, we found our first problem. And this is exactly what I didn't want to happen, which is why I wanted to turn the heat on, but now we've got an issue. This is our shower valve. That plastic face on the front of there is supposed to be there for rough-in, and then you put a valve on there and then you can operate your shower. So I don't think the actual valve is broken, but the plastic cover that goes on the front that stops water from spraying out when the water is turned on has exploded. This plastic piece is completely exploded. That is all solid ice right there. And now once it starts to thaw, we're gonna have a huge mess.
Extremely successful trip this morning to the chiropractor for Leo's first ever visit. He's doing great. It was really nice to have another perspective and to just talk through some of the ongoing questions that I've had. But it sounds like Trent and Brandon, oh, it's slippery, have been hard at work out here in the garage. Hopefully they've been able to drain the system because I know it's freezing and things are prone to exploding once they're freezing.
How you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Oh, just trying to diagnose Dean's things while Dean's not here yet.
Uh-oh. Did you drain the system?
What?
Did you drain the water?
No, so since you told me not to turn the heater on, our shower valve exploded.
This is not my fault. I told you to drain the system like 10 different times.
You told me don't turn on the heater. And I said, we really need to turn it on. You said, do not turn it on.
I said not to turn on the heater because we are really close to running out of propane and there's absolutely no way to refill our propane while the roads are so snowy. So I've been telling Trent, drain the system, and he's been saying there's no way to drain the system. And I've been saying, cut a hole in it and just chop it apart and we'll figure out the mess afterwards. So the consequence is that he was gonna drain the system today and the shower valve exploded. Oh, look at that. It's nice and frozen. Hi.
Well, I talked to Kelly and I said, hey Kelly, I said, if we run out of propane, can you put like a 500-gallon propane tank on your truck that's 4-wheel drive and put chains on and bring it up to our house? And he said, I'm down to try.
Oh boy.
So we have a fail-proof. The issue is, everything, it got down to like 15 degrees in here, so everything froze. So we don't know if that's the only break in the water lines or if there's other problems or if the water heater is damaged, or we don't really know what all happened. Right now, the drain that comes out of the furnace, the condensate drain, it has this weird trap thing that like uses vacuum to close and open the trap. It's not draining and we don't know why.
Because it's frozen?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Just walking into a slew of problems right off the bat.
We got drips. Good drips.
Good drips, not bad drips.
Good drips.
Drips in the right spot.
All right.
That's good. I fixed it. Now that Kelly said he thinks he could bring a 500-gallon propane tank up here that's full,
Yeah.
I'm not really that worried anymore.
He said he's down to try. That's different.
Make it. Especially if he has chains, dude. Might shoot out of there.
Watch out. Let this shoot out of there. luck. Oh no!
Yeah.
Room service.
Is there a place I can work at here?
Yeah.
I need to do some work.
Hello.
Right up there.
Look at this.
Allie restricted me from turning on the heat, and then our shower valve exploded.
But you know what I remember is yesterday you said we should drain those pipes.
Thank you, Dean.
Dean, whose team are you on?
Yes.
Team right.
That's
But
what I'm talking about.
Last night, we did not have the pipes drained, and all we needed to do was turn on the heater.
You know what? We all make mistakes.
We've got all the proper hoses in the right spots, all the plugs removed that needed to be removed. There's like this trap that's like vacuum activated that allows condensation to drain, and it wasn't draining this morning, which was causing the furnace to shut off. But after studying the instructions for about an hour, I figured out which hoses need to go where. It's just, the problem is this furnace can literally be installed in like 12 different positions with vents going in different directions. And every different direction or like orientation, the hoses go in different places.
Right.
So it's like super confusing when you're looking at the instructions. So it took me forever to figure it out, but there's just like one extra hose that we needed to connect, and once we put it on, it's draining, everything is going fine. Now Dean actually got us a longer flexible gas line, so we don't have to have this Tetris pipe here. We can just use a gas line from there to here. So I'm gonna take off this pipe, put the new hose on, and it's gonna be a nice clean looking installation, which is what Dean wants.
How wild is it though that last night we were having this whole discussion about we have to drain the lines, we're running out of propane, we really have to take this seriously, and up until now, like, it's been basically just as cold and nothing has happened. And last night it was like -15.
Every other night that it was as cold as last night, I turned the heater on.
Okay.
Because I'm a smart guy. Last night I was restricted, which is fine. I made the decision to listen to my wife, and then the shower valve exploded.
We can share it. We'll share the responsibility. I have been saying for weeks that we need to drain the system. Just throwing that out there.
I saw a propane truck driving up here about 2 miles up the road.
Really?
2 miles up, well, probably a mile up the snow.
Wow, that's
I was surprised he had his chains on and everything.
or like a little?
Like size I would expect. Like it was,
Oh.
I would surprise me when I came around the corner. I'm like, oh, what is that?
Good.
Big old truck.
Yeah,
Come
they
up
can't,
here.
They can't get up to our house, but
Yeah.
they can drive up on some of the main roads.
They could
But if
try.
Kelly could bring us a 500-gallon tank that's full,
Golden.
bada bing, bada boom.
How's it looking? Still broken?
It's still broken. Got a mess of water over here too.
I heard you say you found the story all tucked away in the back of the room.
Dean basically just has to finish the cold air return here, which he's probably gonna get done today.
Okay.
And then will be stuffed through the wall for return and charge air that's gonna go into the man cave. Once he finishes this section of the return right here, the furnace will basically be done. We just gotta like butter up all the seams and do some taping and maybe some fine tuning.
Butter, not mayo, not cream cheese.
Duct butter.
Butter. Duct butter.
Duck butter.
In the midst of our day-to-day routine, in the corner of our minds.
It feels great. It's probably like 14 degrees outside. Ah, but that sun is so nice.
In the morning to raise the truth. It takes more than words. Among the things I like to do, craving is one for two, and the light of the day that passes on will somehow be gone.
Crazy how freezing cold it is outside, but with the sun beating down, and I guess the furnace is on downstairs, this place heats up so fast. It is hot in here.
That hot shop sink. And then we have our valve that's going to the toilet. And over here is the shop sink. The line in. We put 2 valves here, that way we can close all 3 valves.
The Brainstorm brothers over here are working really hard on trying to figure out the plumbing on the man cave.
I mean, we're just trying to figure out if we have enough fittings.
Or just don't drain it, don't turn on the propane, let something explode, and then it'll drain out naturally.
Yeah, it'll give us something to do until we can insulate.
Terrible idea.
It needs more ice.
Yeah, that's right.
Not enough ice.
We're
in
just, it's an ice machine in here, that's all.
I've been working on myself. I really try my best to change, but sometimes in love will fade. Right?
Starting off the day nice and early with some fresh glue.
Nickelback kind.
Yeah.
Are we ready for Allie's great idea?
I'm always ready. We're gonna drain the system, and there's no good way to do this, so it's going to make a mess everywhere. Very interested to see how this is gonna be possible.
This is the main reason I didn't want to do this, because this is probably going to make a mess. We're going to take every precaution we can to not make a mess, but I basically need to cut this pipe about right there. Cut it, cut it. So I need, Brandon, I need you to hold the top of the pipe. Brandon, you have 2 jobs here.
Aim the
Aim
water.
it into the bucket and don't get me wet.
Get him
No
wet!
guarantees, because I'm getting wet.
I'm scared.
Just make it a nice fast cut. Once you touch the pipe, just go. Sure. Whack! Whack! Pretty good.
Nice.
I didn't get wet at all.
Perfect. That's it? That's all the water there was?
I mean,
most of it drained out of the
do you
shower.
have something open up here?
How is that seat, Brandon?
Pretty good.
It looks very comfortable. Not
We're all getting wet, the heater included.
Really?
This one doesn't have as much pressure. A little closer.
Woo!
Dang, that about gave you a shower.
It did.
Oh,
it went
nailed
like down
Brandon
my
right in the
shirt.
chest, dude.
Is it at least warm water?
No,
That was a spear. It would have been a direct kill.
it was not warm at
Oh
all.
my gosh.
Too bad.
Yeah, it's just a nice
At
little
least I had my coat on.
spritzing, yeah, for sure.
Laid under the willow tree the last weekend of summer.
What's going on here?
Bit stuck in the impact. I don't know what to do. Buy a new drill.
No.
It's destroyed. Yeah, I was just using it. It was fine, and then all of a sudden it wasn't fine, and now the drill bit won't come out. I don't know what to
Wow. But it,
I don't know what to attribute it to, but It's definitely seized in there somehow.
Plasma cutter. PD
Not-
blaster.
Not the tool for the job. PD might work.
Yeah.
It is seized on there. It's a mystery. Quit.
It's like the sword and the stone. Maybe you're just not the chosen one. Yeah, let me try.
Yeah.
It's about being.
Don't pull the trigger.
My hand is
I
not
know,
on the window.
I have this vision in my head of you like trying to do something, accidentally grabbing the trigger, and then we're in the hospital all day. So there's a release that you have to pull.
That little black thing at the, yep.
Yeah, that has to be
Pull
pulled
that out.
forward.
I'm not the chosen one either.
I would love for it to come out right now.
Wouldn't that be nice? It's broken.
Remember when you wanted to name Leo Neo?
Yeah.
Maybe he just needs to grow up and he's the chosen one. We'll
If his name was Neo, then he could probably get that out of there, but...
Moving into surgical mode.
Disassemble the whole front end here.
Ah, the dentist tool. Get out all that tartar. Scalpel.
Which one?
Okay. Got the bit out. Now can I put it back together?
Alright.
Yay! I guess we don't have to buy a new impact.
You're bummed about that, aren't you?
I was kind of looking forward to it.
I'll
That's
put that
exciting.
bit back in there.
Yeah, no, come on. Didn't we just learn this lesson?
No!
It's not Excalibur.
We got the sword out of the stone.
That's right.
Sword's broken. So there's two types of work days that happen when Dean is here. One is where we spend all of our time joking around and hanging out with Dean, and we don't get as much work done, but it's a lot more fun. And then there's days like today where we have to like divide and conquer. Dean has been knocking out all of the ducting up here, and now we've been downstairs trying to get those stupid water lines taken care of. But look at this massive cold air return duct.
Did you tell him why I had to do it that way? About your closet?
All right, so there's an easier way to do this, but this bay right here is gonna be a coat closet. So we're gonna have a coat closet built into the wall right there, much to the despair of Dean, because that made it so that his ducts had to be very out of the way, very contrived, and very large. I think Dean is pretty much done with the HVAC. There's a lot of little tidbits that he could be doing, but we basically just have an intake pipe and then some duct sealant, and we can basically be ready for 4-way. What do you think, my love?
It's crazy how different the temperature is. There's like a level right here where it's like warm, freezing.
Yeah.
But it looks great. Dean is the man, and I think they're gonna finish cleaning up around here, and we'll see you guys first thing in the morning.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight.
What's up, guys, and good morning. We are having an early start today. We didn't get to have coffee in the house, so we hit Starbucks. Got a nice sandwich, got a nice latte. It's a beautiful day. Sun is shining, blue skies. We've got a big delivery,
Yeah.
a big event. I don't
Yeah.
know. We're heading down to Mountain Made Vans because we have a big event happening today. But first, we got to go drop Leo off with Nana and Nonu.
That's awesome. No news here. My mom has actually been visiting for a couple weeks, and my dad recently joined her, so now Leo gets the added bonus of Nana and Nonu today. Also, I don't know what happens when your parents become grandparents because he's never done that before in my entire life.
It's early.
All right, Leo's gonna have a fantastic day hanging out with them. We are heading to the shop. It is really cute, the grandparent effect on your own parents.
Yeah.
You're like, who are you? You've never acted like this, you know? It's adorable.
I just wish that they were here all the time. It's just
know.
so nice to be able to come down here, see them all the time, have Leo spend so much time with them. We're really hoping that they'll move here one day.
In the meantime, we're savoring it while they are here.
I can't let you go, baby. I just want to tell you that. No, 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 no. Yeah. All of my friends.
Today is a huge day here at Mountain Made Vans. We are very excited because we have our next customer dropping off their van in just about 20 minutes. We have a new build started and it's a Ford Transit. We haven't built out a Ford Transit yet as a business, and we've all been looking forward to building a Transit, so it's very exciting that our next customer has one, has an amazing layout, and is coming probably in just the next couple minutes. Hello.
Hi there,
Good
Allie.
morning. How are you? It's nice to meet you. How are you? Did you find it okay?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Excellent. Well, welcome,
Thank you.
everyone. This is Valerie, our new Transit customer. We're super excited to have you.
I'm so excited to be here.
Thanks for being here. Come on in.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive. Nothing
hasn't been
to
drifting very
hold
much
me
at all
back.
yet.
Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive.
I do love these countertops.
Oh, good.
Watching you guys back when you built your second van.
Okay. Cool.
And that's when I first started following you. And I was really impressed with that one. In fact, I remember sending that video where you did the tour on that one to my daughters at that time. And I said, this is the van I want someday.
Wow.
And then when you guys started this and you had Pamela.
That's right. Pam 2.0.
And then, everything evolved. But I'm just so excited.
Yes.
Well, now you've got the all-wheel drive version, so it's gonna be even better.
It's huge.
It does feel huge. That's why my grandson's afraid to drive it.
Really?
Well, nice to meet you guys too.
It was so nice to meet you in person. Thank you. We'll talk soon.
Oh, yes, we will. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay, fly safe. Well, guys, you stoked?
Yeah, more work.
I think it's going to be really exciting. We've never done a Transit. It's an all-wheel drive Transit. It's a high roof and it's extra long.
Yeah, it's cool.
So there's a lot of cubic space inside that van. I think we're going to be able to do some really cool stuff in there.
It's a pretty big day here at Mountain Made Vans, and we are very grateful for all the customers on our wait list and for everybody that has just put all their trust into us for building their vans. While we're here, we're actually going to help Matt and Bryce get a little bit of more work done on the 144 Sprinter that is almost done being built. It's looking unbelievable, and today might be the day that the Happy Jack bed gets installed.
It better be the day.
It better be the day? That's the plan here?
Or else you guys can't leave.
Okay. We are stuck here until this bed gets installed. Is it working? Done.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Wait for the wind,
Need my
wait for the
glasses.
night.
Happened to a Slim Jim.
Stand here a while, take a little time. Since you went away, it came to a halt. Silence is everywhere, and you're not. And now I'm running like there's no tomorrow. My life was on a one-way track. This ain't a story about happy ending. Oh, I could set this world on fire. I could tear this town apart. I tried, but I could never be a part of you and your beautiful eyes.
All right, well, these guys built an amazing looking like bed platform here. We've got raw cedar on the bottom. It smells great, looks amazing, and it fit perfectly. They only have a couple things left to do on this van, and it is gonna be ready for delivery. But Valerie just dropped off her van, so the work continues. We cannot wait to start digging into this thing and see what we can make of it. Very exciting day here at Mountain Made Vans. Man, we have had a little bit of a wild day. It was really fun to actually take on a new van. We're now going to be doing a transit, which we're really excited about, and I know some of you guys probably don't care about the van build business, but it's part of our lives, and so we share it here, and we're excited to take it on.
And the furnace is coming together, electrical is coming together, like we're one step closer to four-way. I know we keep saying that, but it's really true.
We literally just have to finish a little bit of plumbing and a little bit of electrical, and we're gonna fail, but I can call for four-way. So hopefully we'll get like a partial pass. We can start doing some insulation, but anyway, I think this is where we're gonna let you guys go. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thanks, guys. We love you.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.